protection platen, mode control word and trip control word. Contents: 1. Protection platen. 2. Protection mode control word. 3. Protection trip control word. One. Protection platen. Relay protection platen. The relay protection platen is the bridge and link between the protection device and the external connection, which is related to the protection function, and whether the action output can play a role normally. 1. Relay protection platen. 1. Classification by form, hard platen or soft platen. 2. Classification by action, protection function platen or outlet platen. 1. Classification by form, hard platen/soft platen. 1. Hard platen. The traditional protection uses hardware devices such as connecting pieces to connect with the external circuit, which is called a hard platen. When the connecting piece in the middle is closed, the hard platen is put in. The connecting piece is not closed, that is, it exits. 2. Soft platen. Soft platen is relative to the hard plate, refers to the return of a function of the software system of the protection device, such as input, exit of a protection and control function, can be realized by modifying the software control word of the protection device. The soft plate is a program to operates the liquid crystal panel of the protective device to retire inside the device, not a real object. 1. Hard platen. 2. Soft platen. Definition of differential protection of a line. When the longitudinal current differential soft platen puts 1, put the protection function, and put 0, exit the protection function. When the stop the recluse soft platen is placed 1, the recluse is stopped and 0, when the recoil is activated. The remote modification value soft platen can only be changed in situ, and only if the platen is set 1. Three. Soft and hard platen adopts and door logical relationship. The soft platen and functional hard platen of the protection device are with relationship, such as differential protective function input. The differential protective soft platen must be placed 1 and protect the differential protective function platen in the cabinet in the input position. There are some exceptions, such as the 1. The control word stop the reclusing in the reclusing gate, that is, as long as the soft platen and the hard platen are input, the reclusing function is input. 2. In some line protection, hard platen is only set for distance operation, remote switching fixed value area, remote cast and withdraw platen, remote change fixed value are only set for soft platen. The three functions are independent of each other, and the and/or logic is adopted with the protect remote operations hard platen. The three soft platens of remote switching fixed value area, remote casting and withdrawing platen, and remote modifying fixed value can only be changed locally. After the platen is put in, the device panel can display the corresponding platen cyclically. The relationship of each remote operation is shown in Fig. Two. Classification by action, protection function platen/export platen. 1. Protective function platen. According to the different position of the secondary circuit of the platen access protection device, it can be divided into protection function platen and outlet platen. 1. Protection function platen. The protection function platen realizes the input, and exits of some functions of the protection device, such as main protection, distance protection, zero sequence protection, etc. The platen is generally a weak voltage platen, connected to DC 24V. There are also devices with strong electric function platen, such as charging protection, overcurrent protection, and other connection to DC 220V. Before entering the device, it is generally isolated by photoelectric coupling or isolation relay and converted into weak electric turn-on, with better interference resistance. 1. Protective function platen. The figure shows the 220 kV line protection function platen. 2. Export platen. The diagram shows the protected trip exit and reclusing outlet platen of 220 kV and 110 kV lines respectively. Description of protection platen. 1. In general, the soft platen of protection function should be corresponding 1-to-1, such as main protection, reserve protection, etc., and the switch input pressure platen representing some operation mode, such as the interconnected hard platen of bus protection. The voltage on each side of the transformer is put into operation hard platen, no soft platen corresponding. 2. In some places, the tripping platen adopts red logo, the protection function pressing platen adopts yellow logo, and the standby pressing platen is gray, which makes the identification of the specific platen more intuitive and has the effect of reducing misoperation. Protect the platen in different colors. Two. Mode control word. One. Function of the mode control word. 2. The relationship between the mode control word and the hard platen. 3. Definition of mode control words. 1. Function of the mode control word. Protection mode control word is the setting of some control methods of protection. The control word is realized by the logic of protection, just like the protected hard plate, or controls the input or exit of some functions, operation mode and protection parameters respectively. For example, the line protection distance paragraph I input or exit, you can be set by modifying the control word. Two. The relationship between the mode control word and the hard platen. Many functions of the realization are realized under the same action of the control word and the hard platen, such as distance I section protection. This function is invested in the control word, and the hard board is also invested in the function to be realized. 3. Definition of mode control words. The control words are usually represented by 4 hexax digits transformed from a 16-digit binary, and each 16-bit binary number with 1 and 0 represents a trade-off for a certain function. The unified definition of the protection device function control words 1 and 0 is 1 affirms the functions expressed, 0 denies the functions expressed, or is otherwise defined as required. In order to unify and adapt to the strict fixed value verification work in the scheduling operation management, the fixed value list and the functional expression of the device LCD screen display should not be changed. For example, the list of protection control words of a line is set out in the following table. The 4-bit hexax control word is set to 00E7, which represents the protection function of the input D0, D1, D2, D2, D5, D6, D7, that is, input the functions of current section I outlet, current section 2 outlet, current section 3 outlet, current section I direction, current section 2 direction and current section 3 direction. Three. Trip control word. the main protection of the transformer and the backup protection of each side realize the exit trip function of each circuit by setting the trip matrix and the external exit circuit. The protected tripping matrix configuration needs to be achieved by setting each protected tripping control word. The following table shows the fixed value of the tripping matrix of a transformer protection device. The control bit definition of each trip control word in the tripping matrix is the same, which can be fixed according to the hexadecimal system, or each control bit can be fixed separately according to the binary system. There is a corresponding Chinese meaning explanation below the LCD screen. The binary control bits are arranged from high to low B15 to B0. And each 4-binary number constitutes a hexadecimal number according to the 8421 code as shown in the table below. Thank you for watching it.